Following a bitterly contested election in 2007, political violence broke out in the mountain villages of western Kenya. Rampaging mobs, driven by tribal prejudice, shot and macheted thousands who attempted to run for protection. Many more fled to a valley trading area in Bungoma County called Bukembe. That's how Peter and Claire Nyangesa ended up with 260 plus war orphans.
Who's going to say the name first? You, what's your name?
Joy.
Okay, Joy, you will soon have a friend. You?
Steven.
Steven is going to have a friend soon. What's your name?
David.
David? That's your name? Nice name. What's your name?
Kyoko.
Yoko. Yoko? What's your name?
Antonio.
Antonio. Okay, that's nice. Yes?
Derek.
Derek. Very nice. What's your name?
David.
David? Yours?
June.
June. You're June. Okay. Is there any April over here? Is there anybody called April over here? Well, all April. Okay. Okay, your name.
Chavida.
Oh, that's nice. Your name?
Michelle.
That's nice. Your name?
Grace.
Grace. So nice. What's your name?
Eva.
What?
Eva.
Eva.
Yes.
Eva. Okay, what's your name?
Charlene.
Shalini? What?
Charlene.
Charlene.
Samuel. Samuel.
Samuel. Loudly. Yes, you.
Jack.
Jack. Jack is a nice boy.
Vanis.
What?
Vanis.
Funny. Is your name Funny?
Vanis.
Funny. Okay, very nice. You said your name already, brother.
Ian.
Ian. Okay. You?
Queenie.
Queenie. So sweet. And you?
Norbert.
Nobody.
Yes.
What's your name?
Norbert.
Nobat. Okay. You?
Charlene.
What?
Charlene.
Charlene.
Sarah.
Sarah. So cute. Your name?
Brenda.
What?
Brenda.
Renda.
Brenda.
Rendra. Okay.
Miriam.
What's your name?
Miriam.
Miriam. Okay. You?
Martin.
Martin. You?
Sheldon.
What?
Sheldon.
Sheldon. You?
Frank.
Wang?
Frank.
Frank. Okay. And you?
Robert.
What?
Robert.
Robert. Okay. You guys are fantastic people. What's your name?
Simon Robert.
Samuel again. You?
Sha.
Oh, look over here, but at least.
Ayasha.
Oh, that's so sweet. Hello, you?
Elizabeth. Eliza.
Eliza? Elijah?
Many of those original children have grown up and moved on. But several mornings a month, Peter and Claire and the staff at the children's home and the school they established in 2007, St. Peter's Orphanage, find children abandoned at their front gate. One or both parents have died of AIDS, and no one wants the stigma of caring for an AIDS orphan. The plan was to close the orphanage after the last of the original children aged out, but an endless number of AIDS infections has made that impossible. The wounded never wait, and the unwanted children keep on coming. On a small piece of property owned by the Nyangesas, dormitories that double as classrooms during the day, a small kitchen and latrines were built. Intended only to be a temporary shelter for almost 14 years, they are now washing away during rainy season downpours. The orphanage matrons, teachers, and support staff come largely from Peter and Claire's small church, where the first children sheltered after the murder of their parents in the 2007 election violence. The church family took on the task that no one else wanted and now continually struggles to provide 2 meals a day for the 242 children currently at St. Peter's. Apart from Alta Vista Assembly in Bakersfield, California, there are no regular outside donors to supply the children with clothing, medicine, school supplies, and clean water. The dream is that St. Peter's would be able to purchase adjacent land, build permanent block dormitories and restrooms, and begin a training school to teach agriculture and other skills, and grow crops for the school and for sale. They will need help to keep rescuing the kids left to their care. Because of the compassion of the Nyangesas and their church, Each unique and beautiful child left at their door is fed, clothed, receives some health care, and is in school every day. None are turned away. Children graduating St. Peter's have a chance to succeed, and the chances of being exploited or experiencing the horrors of trafficking are greatly diminished. They are nurtured in faith and given hope for the future. Most of all, they are shown love. The greatest of these is love.
Peter and I became friends about 3 years ago. We both attended a prayer conference in Seoul, South Korea. And there we became friends, and we began to build a friendship together. Several months into that friendship, through Zoom, I was doing some training with some of the leaders that Peter is in charge of. And Peter came to the meeting and he looked beat up. And I asked him what was wrong, and he said his children weren't doing well. I thought it was his natural children. He has several. And so I asked how his kids were doing. He said, no, not my own kids, but the orphan kids. And that was the first time he told me about the 240 some kids that he and his wife take care of, that his church takes care of. And we became very, very interested. Over the last couple of years, we've invested heavily, Alta Vista Assembly has, and for that I'm very grateful that our church family has seized that vision. But it's a whole lot bigger than we're able to take on. There are dreams for acquiring more property, for starting a VOTEC school, for building more permanent dormitories, because the dormitories that are there are literally melting away and they're hardly adequate. There are dreams to provide play fields and all kinds of different things that the children desperately need. There are dreams that there would be better education, better clothing, mosquito netting, that there would be more medical supplies. All of those things take money. And I'm not embarrassed to ask you to help out. And the way you can do that is simply give through our church, Alta Vista Assembly of God in Bakersfield, California, P.O. Box 3126. The zip code is 93385. Again, 3126, and the zip is 93385 in Bakersfield, California. You can also go to our website, www.altavistaassembly.com, altavistaassembly.com. And on the very first page, there is a give button. Indicate that it's for Kenya or the orphanage, and it is my promise to you that they will get every dime. The way we work it is we wait until we have a critical mass of money, and then we bank transfer it directly to the orphanage bank account. We won't take out a dime for any kind of administrative costs or handling. We absorb all of the transfer costs. So everything that you give will go directly to food, medicine, clean water, clothing, school supplies for the children that you've just seen. And for that and on their behalf, I thank you. I thank you.